Flap, 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 flap. Flap, 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 flap. Flap, flap. Feh. Hello, summoners. Asker is certainly warming up. The seasons move so fast, my feathers can hardly take it. Now then, as you may have guessed, I, Feh, have gathered all sorts of exciting news to share with you summoners. So sit back, relax, and get ready for the latest information on the Fire Emblem Heroes game. It's time for Feh Channel. Let's get started. So many updates, so much news. Where do I start? How about, here. Golden Week is upon us, everyone. We'll be celebrating Golden Week with some events, starting today. I'll introduce a few of them now. First up is a celebratory login bonus. Log in on 10 days during the active period, and you'll get the rewards you see here. We'll also be hosting Choose Your Legends Hero Fest summoning events. Each of the Hero Fests will feature heroes from the first 6 Choose Your Legends events. It's a great opportunity to get some powerful and popular allies. Since they're Hero Fests, the 5-star hero initial appearance rate is set to 8%, including a 5-star focus hero initial appearance rate of 5%. Next up, there will be celebratory quests. Clear the available quests that are associated with the Choose Your Legends Hero Fests, and you will get 20 first summon tickets that can be used on those Hero Fests. Your barracks will be livelier than ever with all these incoming heroes. Last, but never least, we'll be holding another quiz event. This quiz event will be on the official Fire Emblem Heroes Twitter, just like last year. I'll have all sorts of heroes help me come up with questions this time. There will be 1 question each day for a total of 7. We'll choose whichever answer gets the most votes. If we get 5 or more correct answers, you'll get the items you see here. I hope lots of you will take part. I wonder who will stop by to ask the first question. Oh, Feh, did you see that? Anyway, the quiz event will begin not long after this Feh Channel ends. All right, what's next?
All creatures that live upon the land are precious to me, and that includes you and your kind.
Wow! Nerthus, a goddess from Vanaheimr, the realm of light, is appearing as a mythic hero of light. Nerthus is the aunt of 2 characters you may remember from Book 4, Freyr and Freya. Now that I'm thinking about it, I can definitely see the family resemblance. When Alphonse and the others first met Nerthus, they managed to convince her to give back the R. What a relief that she turned out to be a kind person. Nerthus's weapon skill, Horn of the Land, can increase her stats significantly. Her special skill, Gale Force, lets her take a second action. And her C skill, Alarm Attack Speed, grants her a Canto effect. That makes her a highly mobile cavalry unit. Her B skill, Fruit of Life, reduces the damage she takes from an enemy's first attack. And her next attack redirects the damage she prevented back at her foe. Combined with her A skill, Attack Speed Clash 4, you can expect her to deal a lot of damage. She can even inflict gravity on her enemies if there aren't many allies around her. Nerthus will appear in an upcoming Mythic Hero summoning event. Nerthus is rather mysterious, don't you think? She was very nice, though. I hope we'll meet again. Now, on to the last piece of news. We have some information on updates to the game. I'll introduce some of the content you can expect to see in April and May. First up is the Hall of Forms. In addition to the 2 A, B, and C skills which normally appear in Infernal Chambers, now 2 Weapon, Support, Special, and Sacred Seals will also appear. It sounds like it'll be easier to develop your ideal forma now. This update will be implemented starting with the Hall of Forms that begins on April 24th. Hey! And guess what? This will be the first time a legendary hero appears in a Hall of Forms. Next up are some legendary and mythic hero remixes. This time, Leaf and Edelgard will be getting stronger. If you update the game on or after 12 a.m. Pacific on May 8th, you'll see just how much more powerful these two have gotten. Leaf will be getting the Deadly Balance Plus skill. With it, he can make it harder for enemies to activate their specials, as well as nullify non-special damage reduction skills they have. When he uses his special in combat, his special cooldown count is reduced by 2 after combat, so he'll be able to activate it quite a lot. On top of that, he'll be getting Even Tempest 3. Edelgard will get the Raging Storm 2 skill. When the conditions for this skill are met, she reduces her enemy stats and performs a guaranteed follow-up attack. On top of that, if her foe is a dragon or beast type, she'll nullify any skills they might have that prevent follow-up attacks. She'll be getting the Attack Resistance Ideal 4 skill as well. It's going to be so exciting to see Leaf and Edelgard in action once they've been powered up, don't you think? Feh? What could this be? Feh! Alphonse, Sather, what's going on? Feh. We seem to be stuck in some kind of timeless rift. Feh, how do we get home? Hang on, I see a path over there. What the Feh? I could see all sorts of potential futures. It seems like, at least in this timeless realm, the future isn't decided yet. I know! Let's weave a future out of these possibilities and use that to escape! Keep moving forward! The future is mine! I can do it! Behold! The new event, Seer's Snare, is on the horizon! All right, let's give this a shot. First, I have to set up my team. Let's see. It looks like the current bonus heroes will get bonuses to their stats and other special effects. According to my sources, it's important to include a healer and to keep a good balance of colors among your allies. Okay, let's do this! Which way should I go? Feh, it's hard to decide. It looks like you need event-specific stamina to move on to the next area. All right, I've made a decision. Okay, I think we're ready. Let's get started. Oh, wait, one more thing. It seems like color advantages work differently than usual in these battles. Let's take a look at this visual aid. So, colorless units also have strengths and weaknesses now. Interesting. Let's go over it point by point. It looks like the color relationships we're all used to are now stronger than before. That means heroes at advantage will deal even more or take even less damage than normal. In battles between two colorless heroes, though, foes may deal a lot of damage to your hero. Feh, it looks like your hero's attacks will have a harder time getting through, too. On the other hand, you can expect red, blue, and green allies to deal more damage to colorless foes. Your colorless allies will also deal slightly more damage to red, blue, and green foes. The size and direction of these arrows should give you an idea of how these new color advantages work. Feel free to check back here to jog your memory if you forget. Here's another thing to know. In Seer Snare, even one of your allies falling in battle will result in defeat. Not only that, but any HP you lose in one battle will carry over into the next. That's why we're counting on our healer. With all that in mind, it's time to advance. Let's be sure to keep an eye on everyone's colors. Hey, we won! Ooh, and we get to choose a set of rewards. Let's take a look at those in detail. You can see the heroes who can equip the skill to the right of the skill name. You can equip these skills to these slots as expanded skills. There are 3 levels of slots, but it looks like I only have access to the first level right now. I wonder if I'll be able to use more as I advance through this map. Oh, wow! The current bonus heroes can use even more skills! And certain skill effects stack, which means lots of fun combinations. There's also an in-game currency called Rift Vessels, which is used only for Seer Snare. You can see the Rift Vessels at the bottom of each option here. This time I'll pick... this one. Feh! I got some shiny new skill and Rift Vessel rewards. You can equip skills on the Change Skills screen. So, let's pick a skill and... Feh! Bonus heroes can equip any type of skill on their right edge slots. Feh, that's amazing! Now, on we go! Feh, what's that? I wonder what it could be. Let's find out. Aha! Looks like you can exchange your Rift Vessels for all sorts of skills here. Slot unlock sounds interesting, but I want to get more skills first. I have to get ready for this sub-boss. Okay, let's just equip these skills and... ha! There!
We'll carve a
Bring
path.
on the next challenge! I did it! Feh! There's that slot unlock thing that I was curious about before. It looks like if your heroes have A through C skills or sacred seals that were originally equipped but are now unusable, this will randomly unlock one of them. Your heroes can reclaim their true strength. One of the skills that was sealed away has been unlocked. Feh, all this fighting has me a little worn out. Oh, but look over there. Is that what I think it is? Let's go see. This is called a safe haven. And I'm told you can restore all your HP here. Opportunities like this can be rare, so let's make sure we use it and rest up. Phew, that felt nice. Now that I'm refreshed, I feel ready to advance to the next sub-boss. Feh! I lost. If you're having trouble with a boss fight, or if you want to start over from the beginning, you can unwind time with this button. It'll give you a chance to strive for a better future. You can choose between starting from the very beginning or starting from just after the last sub-boss you defeated. If you choose to start over, you can reform your team. You will also get to keep some of the rift vessels you earned before you started over. I feel like I'm close to winning this, so I'm going to go with Return to Sub-Boss. I'll take a different route this time. All right, easy does it. Let's go! Time to exact my vengeance. Prepare yourself, Sub-Boss! Yeah! Feh! Yeah! I did it! I won! Huh? Oh, wow! With Team Slot Unlock, you can add another level to your expanded skill slots. So, if I beat the sub-bosses and equip lots of skills, I'll be ready to burst my way out of this timeless rift. Feh, I almost forgot. You'll get the rewards you see here as you advance through the timeless rift. Even if you're locked away in this scary place, it's nice to know you won't go home empty-handed. Seer's Snare will begin at 12 a.m. Pacific on May 14th. I hope you're looking forward to embarking on this journey of branching paths. Phew, Feh! That's it for today's updates. The new event is going to bring some intense strategic action. Oh, I'm so excited. Now then, I'll be on my way.